Greetings, chess players! I wanted to share with you some of the great chess content on the Chess Musings blog and how to best access the thousands of chess lessons available for free there. Nearly everything you need to know in order to be successful at chess has already been covered on the Chess Musings blog over the past dozen years or so. And guess what? All you have to do is go to dailychessmusings.com and click on the search bar to access any chess content you wish to explore. Simply type a word or phrase, such as maybe Carlsen, as in Magnus Carlsen. We hit search, and Carlsen checks out of Norway's Chess Federation. Magnus Carlsen doctrine. Magnus silences his critics. Wesley So is the first Fischer world champion. A Magnus Opus, that's a good one. So on and so forth. There are more than 8 pages of articles, lessons, and games that all feature Magnus Carlsen. Let us go back to our main page. And maybe Anand. Viswanathan Anand. Let's see. And there you have it. The greatness of Viswanathan Anand. Vladimir Kramnik's career in chess. Extra special chess lesson. Carlsen versus Anand World Chess Championship. Actually, as you see, I have every single World Championship match game that Anand ever played analyzed for your learning pleasure. For example, we can just click on and let's see what we see. Here's the description of the game. There's the game, fully analyzed with frequent diagrams. So easy to learn so much on this website. That's why. Scroll down to search bar again. We can put in Polgar. The Polgar sisters play extremely inspiring games, especially for all the young ladies who follow my blog or my YouTube channel. You definitely want to learn about the Polgars. There's a tournament I ran with Susan, and I think we recognize Susan, but we also recognize one of the Botez sisters there. Here's a chess puzzle from a Susan Polgar game. Susan Polgar at my camps. Again, 9 pages of content just about the Polgar sisters. Nakamura maybe, right? Everybody likes Hikaru Nakamura. So we type in Nakamura, and bingo, right away we're seeing a whole bunch of puzzles from Nakamura games. A ton of different, that's a funny one. Hikaru Nakamura raises a stink about toilets. You can read about that. That's interesting, from 2014. I forgot I did that. Nakamura versus Carlsen, 2004 Zurich Blitz. All of these several pages of lessons and games and articles about the fan favorite, Hikaru Nakamura. You know, Bobby Fischer has always been a favorite. Fischer. Go ahead and type that in. Bobby Fischer style. Fischer random championship chess positions from Bobby Fischer games. Shelby Lyman talking about the Bobby Fischer match. Tons and tons of content, of course, on Bobby Fischer. In fact, I don't remember what Bobby Fischer style was about. Let's take a look and see what I wrote. Question. What was Bobby Fischer's playing style at chess? And here's my answer. You can learn to play chess in the style of Bobby Fischer by reading that article. It's not going to make you a Bobby Fischer, but you can play in his style. Let's do another search. You know, how could I forget about Paul Morphy, right? Let's take a look. An all Morphy masterpiece, 5 Ways Chess Can Make You a Better Law Student and Lawyer. For those who don't know, Paul Morphy was a great chess player and a terrible lawyer. My favorite chess games, the Opera House game. Oh, here it is. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Opera House game. One of my absolute favorites ever, and check it out. I put it in autoplay GIF format for you right there, so you can see the complete Opera House game. Checkmate. There we go. And down here we've got my entire lesson I've been teaching this game for 25 or so years. So every time I add a new phrase or a new thought to the lesson, or a student asks me a good question, I go and I edit and add it in. So that is a extremely good lesson. You know, you can search for your favorite openings too. I don't know what openings you personally like to play, but I always have loved gambits. But I'm starting to head back to Yoko Piano. I think there's a lot of fresh stuff, fresh ideas there that I'll be talking about in future videos and blog posts. But we click on Yoko Piano, and we've got Carlsen versus Zhang Zi. We've got my favorite game, Second Battle of Hastings. Here we go. Another one of my favorite games, and this is a Yoko Piano game, which is why it shows up under Yoko Piano. And again, we get to see the game auto-played, so it'll work on any device. And then down here, tons of analysis. And here's the final nice little checkmate sequence. Take a moment to look at that. Boom, checkmate. All right. Okay, so we know we can look for our favorite players. We can look for our favorite openings. We can also look, for example, let's say tactics. Most important part of chess, tactics. Always analyze your checks, captures, and threats. When you look at tactics, boom, tons, absolutely tons of exciting tactical positions where something grand is about to happen. You can work through all of these. A lot of these have been actually moved into our homework section of the main page, so you can earn your points if you're in our club. If you're not in our club, you can still do the tactics. Of course, endgames. So we talked about openings, we talked about tactics. Endgames, right? Let's see what shows up if we type in endgames. It's a huge repository of chess information. My blog is a window to the chess world. There's Ruben Fine's Endgame Studies. Bet you can't solve this chess puzzle. Chess position worth sharing. The way I start a lot of my advanced classes, especially during summer session, is I'll put up a beautiful endgame study, and it's always going to be a hard one. And I'll let all the students warm up their brains in the morning by taking 15 minutes to try and solve the endgame. I put all those endgame puzzles on my blog. So every endgame puzzle I've ever taught in any of my chess camps is up there. National Championship. For those who don't know, I have taught so many individual national champions at the USCF official national championships, and so many USCF team that won the national championships that I've lost track. By just typing in national championship, clicking on it, and bingo, you'll see stories after stories after stories, 13 pages worth of stories about national champions, most of who I have taught. I think you get the point now. So there you have it. An easy way of searching through the thousands of free lessons available on dailychessmusings.com. And one more thing. If you just want to see the latest articles, if you just want to see what I've been doing, you just click on Chess Musings Blog. And instead of doing a search for a particular subject, you're just going to see the posts that I've done most recently. There's all my notes for a Magnus Opus, which I posted in video form on YouTube last week. Here's about our chess clubs, Google Classroom instructions. Do you learn to play better chess? Do you learn chess better by playing or watching? You click this and you'll get my thoughts on that. Chess stimulus plan, all that kind of stuff. You see whatever I've been adding recently. The most recent things, if you want to read those, you just click on Chess Musings Blog, and it'll be ordered from the most recent post downward. The other thing you can do is from the main page, you go down, and you can join the other 55 subscribers. All you got to do, type in your email there, and click follow. And every time I post something new, you'll get an email with a short description of it and a link to the new post. As always, I'm down here. It shows you where you can follow me on Twitter, and even shows whatever the last thing. Last thing I was tweeting about was the Frederick Chopin Institute piano competition is going to be on YouTube this year. That's exciting news. So yeah, you can follow my blog via email. As always, thanks for watching, and remembering to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Daily Chess Musings on YouTube. I am Chris Torres, and I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I hope you take some time to explore thousands of free lessons. They are all quality lessons that I have taught in classrooms all over the United States. So take some time, and you can go through all of my lesson content free of charge. Thank you. Have a good week.